Ever wonder why cervical cancer, a disease that we can prevent and cure, remains one of the leading causes of death among women worldwide? Cervical cancer starts to develop in the cells lining the cervix, the lower part of the uterus. It usually takes years for these cells to turn into cancer. This transformation is often caused by the human papillomavirus, or HPV, a common virus that can be passed from one person to another during sexual activity. The majority of cervical cancer cases are due to HPV. In fact, two types of HPV, namely 16 and 18, are responsible for about 70% of all cases. However, not all women with HPV develop cervical cancer. Other factors like a weakened immune system or smoking can also contribute to this disease. Cervical cancer often shows no symptoms in its early stages. That's why it's so important to have regular screenings. These screenings, known as Pap tests, can detect any abnormal changes in the cells of the cervix before they turn into cancer. A vaccine against HPV exists and it is highly effective. It's recommended for both boys and girls to receive the vaccine at ages 11 or 12. If not given at these ages, catch-up vaccines are available for men up to age 21 and women up to age 26. Despite the availability of the HPV vaccine and regular screenings, cervical cancer remains a global health problem. Every year, over 500,000 women are diagnosed with cervical cancer, and more than 200,000 women die from the disease. The high mortality rate can be attributed to late-stage diagnosis and inadequate access to life-saving treatments. This is particularly true in low-income countries where the majority of cervical cancer cases occur. But the good news, cervical cancer is preventable and treatable. Early detection and treatment can prevent up to 80% of cervical cancers in high-resource countries. It's important to remember that knowledge is power. Knowing the facts about cervical cancer, its causes, and preventive measures can save lives. So take a moment. Reflect on this information. How often do you get checked? Are you doing everything you can to prevent cervical cancer? Remember, regular checkups are not just appointments. They are investments in your health. Don't wait for symptoms to show. Be proactive. Schedule that appointment today. Your future self will thank you.